Hey everyone, how you doing? Bagheera 2021 coming back at you again. It's been a while since I had did a video. So I got a new toy. I got the Blue Nomad. Did a pre-order way back when it first did the pre-orders. So now I finally got it and we're heading down to Miami for the weekend. We were already had this trip planned and it came just in time. So wanted to show you how I have it packed. Let me pull this down. It's not gonna be. This thing is like crazy heavy. It's like over 40 pounds in this backpack, and it barely fits. So I don't know how this is gonna be carrying it as a backpack, because it's gonna be crazy heavy. Because it's got to go through check love or not checked. It's going as a carry-on. So this is what I'm bringing here. So you got your dry bag in case I need it down there. And then I'm bringing my handheld detector. So this is how I have it packed right now. Got the battery in back, got the detector on top, and then I had the dry bag over here. And then, so that's basically, this is the Nomad. And then this is just basically everything going on here that how I wrapped it up. Got the battery. I'm only bringing one battery because there's one in it. So I'll have two, which is good enough for me. I don't plan on diving that long. Bringing the Garrett. I'm not bringing my normal land detector with me. I'm only doing this. And then I'm bringing this water detector with me. So you just put that on and spin it, and then you're gonna, this is what I'm using for my detector, because this thing goes down to like 100, I don't remember, 100, over 100 feet. I don't know the details. I just know it's good. And then the only other thing I have in here is my weight belt, which is what's making it crazy heavy. So I got my weight belt in here. I have no idea what I'm gonna need in salt water. This is the new weight belt that that Blue came out with, I guess. They call it bright weights. Bright weight. So what I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And they're each 1.1 pounds. So probably, what's that, 17.6. So that should be more than enough to keep my meat on. And then that's it. So, and then the flag's over here. So I'll let you know how it goes once I get down there. I don't know if I'll be doing it. I won't be doing any underwater because I don't have an underwater camera. So I won't be doing, I'll be doing just the basics as of now. And then I plan on getting a GoPro or something. So where else? Yeah, I got my mask and fins and all that stuff is in my checked bag, so that doesn't go in here. All right, talk to you guys later. See ya wherever. I'll give you like a recap of what's going on after I do all this. All right, hey everyone, I'm back. Okay, you can see there's one thing missing in here. The Nomad. It was basically a bust with the Nomad. When I went down there and got all dressed and ready to go in the water, I plug it in and it wouldn't work. There's something wrong with the plug. So I couldn't actually, the plug that plugs into the battery to power it on, I don't know, something was wrong. It was the weekend and Blue wasn't open. They're only half hour away too, so I easily could have brought it up there, see if they could have looked at it for me, but it was a weekend and they were closed. So when I got home, I just called them up. They said, immediately ship it back. They sent me the return address, all that good stuff. So they're great to work with, and I'm looking forward to really using this machine. So I want to give you the experience I had with trying to get this thing on with carry-on and everything. It was crazy. Okay, so I flew from Detroit to Miami. When I got into Detroit Metro, into the airport there, it was security was fine. They put me through, but they just pull the bags, and they do all their crazy testing, thinking it's a bomb in there or some kind of explosive. They touched everything, and they run all those tests they run to make sure that everything's good, and I'm totally fine with that. I'd rather have more security than none, so I'm totally fine with that. And then so Detroit was fine going through, no issues. When coming back through Miami, that was another issue. So when I'm coming through security, I'm pre-checked too. So I have pre-check. So I'm just going through and everything's all good. Get right up to the line there. And they pull me in, and then they're like, okay, pull everything aside again. And they're like, yeah, we're checking everything again. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm used to it. And then they do all the same exact checks that DTW did. Then she pulls out the batteries. She starts looking at the battery, and she's like, yeah, you can't bring that on carry-on. I'm like, yes, that's the only way you can bring it is carry-on. You're not supposed to check a lithium-ion battery. So I said, please, ask someone else, because I know you're supposed to be able to bring this with carry-on only, not checked. She says, no, you're supposed to check these batteries. I'm like, no, I'm not. So then I told her to get another person. She got another person, brought him over. He had no idea what he was talking about. He says, yeah, you got to check those batteries. I'm like, yeah, no, you don't check those batteries. You bring them with your carry-on, and they're all good, and they're fine with carry-on, and that's how it's supposed to be. So I said, can I please talk to your manager and, someone higher than, a couple people at the line here. And that took 20 minutes to get someone over. And then once he got there, he's like, yeah, sorry, mister. This should have, never been stopped like this. These are supposed to be on carry-on. So you just have to, he apologized and everything, and, for making me wait, and having to go through all of this again. So that's the point of this. You just got to make sure that you tell people that it's supposed to be, they got to go on carry-on. They can't be checked, and you should be, no issues there. So the guy was really good, and he says, here go. And they just ran my stuff through. They actually ran my stuff through the x-ray machine. I think it was like 3 or 4 times. Some things they ran through 3, and some things they ran through four different times at Miami. So after that, I was probably in line 45 minutes there. So that's another thing I want to stress out with you guys. When you guys are going to bring this machine, or, this machine, or even, the other blue machine that they have, I'm forgetting what the name is right now. But when you bring that through, just plan on getting to the airport. If you plan on getting there 2 hours early, get there 2.5 hours early, because you're going to need that time, because they're 100%, they're going to pull you aside, and they're going to want to open it up and make sure that there's, no explosives or anything's all good in there. And if they don't pull you aside, that means they're not doing their job. So that's how they definitely should pull you aside for this, contraption that you're trying to carry on a plane. It's a huge thing with batteries on it. I would hope they would pull you aside and look at it and do a better investigation to see what you're trying to bring on the plane. Another issue here, this thing was real nut. 45 pounds, I think it was. I flew with Delta, so Delta was fine. They have unlimited carry-on weight, so that wasn't an issue. But man, trying to carry this thing on 45 pounds on your back, man, if you're not conditioned like a Marine with their 60-pound packs, man, that was holy mole. That was impossible, and I damn near killed myself trying to carry this thing through and picking it up. How many times do you sit down and pick up your bag when you're at an airport. Try picking up a 45-pound bag 10 different times and putting it on your back and trying to sling it over. That was horrible. I will never do that again. The next thing I would do is, I mean, the only reason you need to bring this bag is if you're going to be at a destination that you're going to and you're hiking through the woods to try and get to where you're going. Then you're going to want this bag. Otherwise, I'm saying you get a wheeled carry-on luggage. You buy one that's specifically for this thing, so it's like perfect and everything fits in the right way, and you just leave it in there. And so you're wheeling that thing through security, and there's no, you know, you're just wheeling it through the airport. You're not carrying it on your back. Man, I'll never do that again. Even so, if I have to do that, I'm putting it in a wheeled luggage, and I'm putting this, I'll just bring this as part of my luggage. I'll put this in my luggage. There ain't no way I'm ever carrying that thing through on my back again. I mean, I'm halfway decent shape, and yeah, that was a nightmare. So I would never do that again. So that's about all I got. I'm hoping so. If there's more, if you want more information, I'll put a link to Blue on here, Blue3, and to the page so you can learn more about the product. Because I didn't really go into the details. You guys can watch more other videos about learning about that, or even go to their website and learn all the details. I don't know all the details. I just know you can go diving up to 30 feet for an hour and you're good on a battery. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm hoping to get a GoPro or some kind of underwater camera, because the mask that I have has, you know, the GoPro mount and everything for it. So that should be all good. So hopefully we'll have some awesome videos with some awesome finds coming up on my channel. So please like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff if you like the video and want to see more. All right, talk to you guys later. Talk to you. Bye.